Hello, Leos. Okay, this is your astrological reading for February 2014. Leos, Leos, Leos. You have a full moon in Leo coming up this month, and I will get to that. That's very cool, very powerful, maybe too much energy. So here we go. February 6th to the 28th, okay, is going to be Mercury in retrograde. So Mercury in retrograde is usually a time that they say to stand still. Things are not what they seem. You might not get all the information that you need. Um, Not a good time to sign contracts. We've all heard this when we hear Mercury retrograde. So it's all about perception, what we perceive things to be. So I want to apologize if this video is low. I know I need to get a mic. I thought that this would be louder, but apparently it's not. Okay, so now with Mercury retrograde, let's look at the North Node and the South Node to see this transition. When it changes, it lasts for 2 years. So we're moving into the North Node, which is where we want to go, right? The North Node is moving into Libra, so it's where you want to go, your higher self. The South Node is like lower self, lower consciousness. We want to move to higher consciousness. So Libra will offer you, Leos, a time to promote family, promote others. So with this change, you're going to look at your family. And I know, Leos, you're so powerful. You're looking at self. You really can go and get it, right? But with the North Node in Libra, you're looking at balance around you, moving out of Scorpio. Scorpio is wonderful for memory. So maybe you were working out of just remembering so much of what happened in the past, okay, and how it shaped your personality for the last 2 years. Also, a great aspect of Scorpio is your determination, being fearless, going for stuff. So sometimes that fearlessness can kind of get you in a bind or have you kind of do a little misstep, okay? It might have a lot of intense moments, maybe a lot of jealousy from the North Node. Um, Even though it's your higher, you're moving higher to your higher self, the positive aspect of it wouldn't be the jealousy, it would be more of being fearless and going for things, and that could be a positive thing too. But sometimes it could be too much. But this Libra coming in from for the North Node is like this balance where you're looking at family and promoting family and my an inheritance. What am I going to leave behind for my kids, if you have kids, or family, or maybe just your self name if you have no one. You're thinking of the bigger picture in a positive way for you, right? So if you have kids, you're going to be looking at what do they want, helping them with that, developing them, what you'll be leaving your kids. Now, with the South Node was in Taurus, you were focusing more on what other people were doing. A strong 2 years of just kind of like, oh, that person's doing this is wrong. You're still doing positive things, but it was coming off very strong from a lower energy. The lower energy would be in the South Node would be the Aries, and the Aries is the strength there could be um, career, right, and that career self energy, that light on self. Um, but we have to remember that we don't want to focus so much on that because it's the South Node. But if it happens to be something you need, then why not? Okay, now we want to look at career. Career is going to be for self, but it's also going to be for family. It's going to be helping family. Um, the full moon coming up on the 14th, Valentine's Day, is going to be in Leo, which is your sign. So if you happen to be a Leo with a moon sign or a uh, a rising sign that might need some more of your Leo, energy, then this is a great time to meditate on creativity. You can't help it, Leo. You are ruled by the fifth house. Love matters, right? Passion, pleasure. So you're ruled by all of these things, and then you're controlled by the sun, which is self-expression. So you can't help but to be in a spotlight. Vitality, your purpose to So this is very powerful. So for Leos, you're naturally a leader, a power sign. But if you happen to have another sign that kind of maybe you feel take you off track or whatever it is, this is a great time. Valentine's Day, the full moon is in Leo. If it's all about love, then this is like your night, right? And if you don't have love in your life, maybe this is your time to meditate, manifest, and bring towards you the love that you want. So that's the love reading for you. If you don't have love, is you can bring that energy in. Okay. Your Mercury is in retrograde in your eighth house, which is passion, transformation. Could be death. It could be in death of old things, whatever. Finances. Maybe it's an inheritance that might be battled over with a contract. Not for the first 3 weeks. Maybe don't really sign the contract. Say looking at deeper things. What could be going on? Maybe finding some kind of balance there. It has to the contract has to do with getting all the information because Mercury right Mercury retrograde means that not all things are revealed to you, and then you want to decide what is most important for peace of mind also, right? January 31st, at the end of this month, is going to be a new moon in Aquarius. So the positive aspects of Aquarius would be that creativity, that air, okay? Um, the communication of Aries, the ability to seem very calm and just kind of taking a step back and observing. So you might want to use that type of energy to guide you in the new moon. If you feel like meditating on that, drawing that energy in. So the quote for all of the videos that I feel is allowing light to come into wherever there's wounds, right? So if this transition into the new year, the last year was more very outward energy where you were just like uh, with good intentions, but things were just going crazy. Well, Pisces, this energy, allow yourself to incorporate more compassion because the first 3 weeks in this Mercury retrograde, you want to focus on the positive aspects. And once I heard that, I thought, yeah, Mercury retrograde, things seems to not be moving the way that we want. But if we flip it and look at the positive side of it, okay, this is Pisces week, this is compassion, this is charity, and a lot of talk of giving. So giving, cleansing, making room. This is a great way to start the year. Is always give, no matter what time of the year it is. It's always good to give. So just clearing the way. Um, it seems it's all water signs that um, is with this Mercury retrograde. You have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So if you were born in the time when it was Mercury retrograde and you're Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, it's not going to affect you as badly if you were these three signs and you were born and it was not Mercury in retrograde is the thought behind it, okay? Either way, you want to make sure that you're not rushing. This is a time to just relax and to go through things with a more ease, okay? So watching this video will help if Leo is your sun sign, moon, or rising sign. And if Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio is your rising sign or moon, then you might want to have. I feel like the energy is loyalty and loyalty to self and also to family in a good sense where it's not you're not feeling overburdened by any anything that you're doing. And I pull a tarot card for your month of February, and this is 10 of rods or staves, okay? And basically, this person's carrying more than they can handle. So really, if the start of the year, usually sometimes you're trying to get things to change in December, November, December, whenever you get the kick and the new year starts, and you're like, man, there's some more stuff I'd like to get rid of and change and so on. And we have spring coming up. It's another time to kind of cleanse, right? So allow yourself to let go of any heavy burden that you've caused yourself. Maybe you've taken on too much and you have to like cut back and let go. Um, this is a great time for you, wonderful Leos, to just lessen the load and focus maybe not just on self but on others, and shedding that light. Maybe if you don't have kids as cousins, maybe if you can, I see some of you being a mentor, publicly speaking, offering career advice to someone in need. However, you can share your knowledge and your strategy of getting things done to a younger person. This is it's like your karma of letting things flow in a positive way. So whatever it is that you can do in that light, I hope you like your astrological reading. And I apologize for the volume. Maybe you have headphones. I seriously apologize for that. I thought that this would be louder, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to switch it up. I have the lights up, just like So definitely your March reading will be louder. So thank you guys so much. Peace, love, light, and definitely contact me for your card readings and a more in-depth reading for yourself. This is just a general one. So